All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I got the Yankees now on my phone. It's a 2-2 count to Vlad Jr. Yankees are in the top of the eighth in real life. They are a 3-3 score, as we will take on Tampa Bay. Shane McClanahan, a 5-1 record, a 3.02 ERA against Joe Musgrove, a 5-1 record, a 1.41 ERA. And if we have time, we'll not only finish this series against Tampa, but then maybe we'll do the first game of this series against the Angels as we get a day off and then have a 6-game homestand. Wrap up the month of May here in the game. So, 13-game winning streak was snapped yesterday with a 7-3 loss against Tampa. The series is tied at 1. It is a 4-game series. The first time we're facing Tampa Bay this year. And let's get underway. And it looks like Loaiza is getting the hook after, I believe, a leadoff walk to Guerrero. Heading on down to the Trop. Aside from Tristan McKenzie and probably Gallegos could use another day off, Musgrove is good to go. With the lefty on the mound, going to have a righty-heavy lineup, or try to anyway. Let's see here. Olsen, although he hits lefties well, we're going to give Olsen a day off for Toro. We're going to give Cody a day off for LaCastro. Conforto, what's up, Derek? How's it going? Conforto has reverse splits, so we'll keep him in the lineup. We'll move Hicks to the cleanup spot, LaCastro to the 9. And then we'll have Stallings in the 6. Yeah, Derek, the umpires today absolutely embarrassing themselves, making a mockery of the game. It's an absolute joke. Terrible calls all around, but also, look, I said it on Twitter, I'm obviously not a Blue Jays fan, but Jimmy Carsillo getting tossed after hitting Donaldson, you hate to see your guy get hit, but that was a warning offense that you don't toss a guy for that. I'm sorry, you just don't. So, there we go. So, yeah, let's, yeah, so only one true lefty in the lineup. Olsen and Belly will get a day off. Yeah, Cotter, the season's probably over, dude. The Rangers aren't winning 3 in a row. So, what are you going to do? It's over. You're not coming back 3. You're not winning 3 in a row in Pittsburgh. Even if they win Game 5, which I would be shocked if they at least don't pull out Game 5, but you're not winning Game 6 in Pittsburgh with a chance to clinch. It's not happening. Shesterkin looks exhausted. Clearly they overused him in the regular season. Injuries to guys like Lindgren. Patrick Nemeth is having a terrible series. He's become a liability on defense in the third pairing, and the team just looks defeated. They look like losing that first game in triple overtime really set the tone, and they haven't been able to overcome that. So, basically, Mel, basically half of Toronto has been tossed. The pitching coach, the manager, and like at least a couple players. Including Jimmy Carsillo. He plunked Donaldson after Stanton's game-tying home run, and instead of issuing a warning, they just immediately tossed him. And again, you can't assume intent. It really, even Paul O'Neill said it, he really just thinks it was a two-seamer that got away from him. It hit him in the arm. It wasn't near the head. It's just one of those, and the umpires have basically, Darkstroke, clearly you've proven time and again every time you come in here about chat, you don't know a lot about baseball. I really don't. You can't assume intent. You can't. Because here's the other message that it sends, is that now everybody's walking on eggshells for the rest of the game and all the focus is on the umpire. Part of the reason why Montoya got injected is because Jonathan Loaiza was just pitching inside. He didn't hit Bo Bichette. He was just pitching inside. And this is going to be a thing now. It's also, you don't want Toronto to get a spark. Like, all that does is throwing all your guys out is it gives them a chip on their shoulder now for the next couple of days. So if you're a Yankee fan, you don't want them injected anyway. It was a bad call. It's the umpires taking the attention away from the game and putting it on themselves. It's that simple. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the ejection. I'm sorry. I'm going to give Conforto a day off, too, and we're going to have Hicks playing left, and we're going to have Cabrera. We're going to have Cabrera at third. Actually, we're going to put Cabrera can DH. Cabrera will DH. So all the lefties are on the bench. It's all switch hitters and righties against McClanahan. As Teoscar Hernandez strikes out looking one away in the top of the eighth. So Yankees have split the first two games down here at the Trop. Their 13-game winning streak going by the wayside. Tampa Bay 26-25. Yankees now 39-14. Yeah, no, that's the other thing, too, is that Carsillo was very wild, Mel. That is very true. He was wild before hitting Donaldson. As you see, the McClanahan making his 11th start of the year, a 5-0 record, a 3.02 ERA. LeMahieu, a 268 average, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. McClanahan, a fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. DJ LeMahieu leading off here in the top of the first. Takes one outside, 1-0. Yeah, no, it should have been a warning. It should have been a warning, Mel. The 1-0, there's a strike in the inside part of the plate, 1-1. They got electric dark stroke when Stanton hit the home run. I wouldn't say the stadium is electric overall. As LeMahieu down the right field line, knocked down there by Choi, will take it himself, one away. Nice play there by Choi as we look at the Yankee starting lineup to rob LeMahieu of a hit. We just saw DJ, followed by Francisco Lindor, Avi Garcia, Aaron Hicks, Abraham Toro, Jacob Stallings, Bobby Witt Jr., Oswaldo Cabrera is your DH today, and Tim LaCastro gets to start in center and batting ninth. That brings up Lindor, hitting .325 on the year. I mean, I watched the first 7 innings of the 7 innings of the game with the sound on, Darkstroke. I would not say this has a playoff game feel. This is fouled back out of play 0-1. It's a good game, and the umpires are trying to ruin it. Is this one up the middle? That's a base hit, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. Dug out there against the wall. Lindor will pull into second with a stand-up double. His 10th double of the year. Kiermaier did a good job running it down. And now that'll bring up Avi Garcia hitting .315. 0 for his last 8, looking to try and get off the Schneid a little bit. Little mini Schneid. Late on a fastball as McClanahan dials it up to 97, 0-1. Garcia hitting .315, 11 homers, 23 RBIs. Yeah, well, I mean, he you know what it is, Darkstroke, is he had extra time off because of all the rainouts. And so the first 2 innings, he did not look sharp, as that's in the dirt, 1-1. And it looks like Toronto cut it off, Hicks. Toronto might take the lead. They're sending Vladdy Jr. home. Here's the play at the plate. He is safe. There we go. The Yankees blow it again. It's 4-3 Toronto. As there's a strike, 1-2. Aaron Hicks out in left field, lollygagging. It's made 2 terrible mistakes today out in the outfield. A defensive liability as that's inside 2-2. And Vlad Jr. scores from first on the Bichette double. He goes to third on the throw. It'll be a 2-2. Smacked foul by Garcia. Still 2-2. A better throw would have had him. A better relay by the Yankee defense would have had him. Gleyber Torres messed up in the field, and now Hicks has messed up twice. The Yankee defense giveth, and the Yankee defense taketh away it. It'll be a payoff pitch to Garcia. Yeah, I know exactly how that feels, Gibby, because the Yankees look like crap. As this one lined to right, caught there by the right fielder, he'll fire in quickly. 2 away. What a joke. The Yankee bullpen blows the game. And now an offense that has gone back to sleep needs to wake up as Aaron Hicks, hitting .276, fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Leads the majors in home runs with 21 homers, leads the Yankees with 35 RBIs. No, Darkstroke, clearly you haven't been watching Hicks this year, as Bichette tags from third. Judge firing home. It is nowhere close. It's 5-3 Blue Jays. Like I said, you didn't want to give this team a spark. As this one down the right field line, foul, 1-2. So Loaizaga, unless the Yankees make another comeback, will get saddled with another loss because he hasn't been sharp this year. As that's way inside to Hicks, rattling around back there. Lindor stays put at second. Hicks has trouble in left field. He's a center fielder. Left field at Yankee Stadium is difficult to play in. Hicks has made 2 terrible plays tonight in left field. The 2-2 misses high, the count now full with Abraham Toro on deck. It'll be a 3-2 to Hicks from McClanahan. Inside, ball 4, so Hicks draws the walk. And now bring up Abraham Toro with 2 on and 2 outs. Is that, called a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Toro, .357 average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Batting from his weaker side of the plate. As this one popped up, shallow on the infield. Lau makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We go bottom 1. No score here in Tampa. Maybe Darkstroke, but he's hurt. That's why he's on the bench. And I'll also say this, Gallo has played a worse left field than he's ever played in his career. The Yankees don't have a good left fielder. Gallo is garbage. Hicks is garbage in left field, and your opinions are garbage, Darkstroke. Come on, dude. Randy Arozarena leading off here. As there's a strike, 0-1. The only thing that Gallo has more than Hicks in left is he has a better arm, as that's going to make it through the left side for a base hit. So Arozarena leads off with a single. Taylor Walls now playing short, takes a strike, 0-1. They both suck, Darkstroke, in the field. That misses inside, 1-1. Hicks is a better center fielder. It's the same thing with Stanton. Stanton can't play left either. He's a right fielder. Gallo's a right fielder. That's what these guys are used to. Especially at Yankee Stadium, as that misses outside, 2-2. Now this one chopped to Witt. He'll go to second for 1 on the first. In time. Oh, no, they say he's safe there at first. And no challenge, so it'll be a fielder's choice. 5-4 on the play. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Get rid of both of them. The only thing that Hicks is good at is drawing walks. They said it, he's like 5th in the league in walks or something now. Put him at DH. And with LeCastro hurt, you just don't have a guy out there who can play all 3 outfield positions. As that's another base hit to left. 2 on with 1 out. Now that brings up Austin Meadows, who's been red hot lately, and he takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Meadows, chopped foul, 0-2. Way inside, 1-2. And now another chopped foul, ground ball. It'll be a 1-2 again from Musgrove. Hammered foul, good cutter came out on the hands, 1-2 still. Now another foul ball, Meadows making him work. And now this one pulled foul on the right field line. In the dirt, blocked by Stallings. He's going to throw to third, and out at third. Nice play is Walls. He's out there. Good throw by Stallings for the second out of the inning. It's a wild pitch that allows the runner to go to second. It'll be a 2-2 now. Another foul ball. As this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat to Meadows. Tim Meza in the game now for the Blue Jays. Yeah, I can't stand Gallo either, guys. I can't stand him. It's a miracle. He came in to pinch hit tonight, and all he did, he drew a walk. He didn't make an out. The 2-2, chopped to third, backhanded by Witt. Settles, fires the first, just got him to end the inning. So despite a little bit of a jam there, some bad base running by Tampa, and some good plays there by Witt, ends the first. We go top 2, no score. Jacob Stallings now 8 homers, 22 RBIs, a 242 average. Yankees left 2 on in the top of the first. Tampa left a man on in the bottom of the first. The first pitch from McClanahan. Chopped right back to McClanahan. He'll fire to first in time, 1 away. Rizzo grounds out to Bichette, 1 away there in the bottom of the 8th. Yankees are going to lose this game, guys. Tomorrow now is a must-win. As Bobby Witt Jr. hitting 5 homers, 11 RBIs, a 252 average. Playing back at third base tonight after a couple. As this one popped up to right, sliding over and making the catch as the right fielder, I think that's a Rosarena, 2 away. Because IKF was stunk in the game, Jake. So I sent Trevor Rosenthal, a minor leaguer, and IKF to the Mets. I have more than enough money. And he's been a great number 2 hitter for me. He's a switch hitter. As Oswaldo Cabrera now, batting 8th, steps up to the plate. Takes one inside, 1-0. So I got another big bat. I needed another big bat. I got another big bat. That's what you do. Also, IKF was leading the league in errors when I traded him. Bye-bye. Now I have a gold glove shortstop. As Cabrera swings and misses there, 1-1. Meanwhile, Giancarlo Stanton singles. Seems to be the only Yankee hitting lately. Going to be a 1-1 to Cabrera. Swing and a miss on that changeup, 1-2. Good changeup there. McClanahan pulling the string. It'll be a 1-2 to Cabrera. This is his weaker side of the plate, and he's going to just poke it to second. The flip to first in time. And that'll end the top of the second. We look here at the Burger King fan cam. We go bottom 2. No score in Tampa. Actually, let me take a quick look here at the... No, not the... Tampa Bay. Oh, Rosarena's the DH. Walls is at short. It is Lau at second. Meadows is in left. Choi at first. Ramirez is in center. Mejia is the catcher. Yandy Diaz at third. And it's Manuel Margot in right. So there we go. We didn't get the lineup card in the first. So G-Man Choi takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. Choi made a very nice play in the first inning to rob DJ LeMahieu. There's a strike in the outside corner, 0-2. Now fielder's choice is Stanton out at second in real life on a slow roller to Chapman, I believe that was at third. Now a curve in the dirt, 1-2. Yeah, Josh Donaldson, as usual, does nothing. Another sack of crap, overpaid piece of garbage. Oh, and that brings up Aaron Hicks in real life. As Choi fouls that one off. It'll be another 1-2 to the Rays' first baseman. Swing and a miss. Got him on a low fastball. 1 away. Oh, I see. Jake, you said who? I thought you said why. Yeah, IKF, Trevor Rosenthal, and a minor leaguer. As there's a backdoor slider for a strike, 0-1. Sorry, my attention is between the chat, the game, and then the real-life game as Harold Ramirez hitting 276, no homers, 4 RBIs. Takes a strike, 0-2. Be an 0-2 to Ramirez. So that misses low, 1-2. Goes around, says the umpire, strike 3, couldn't check his swing, 2 away. And that brings up Francisco Mejia, who's hitting 242. Fouls a fastball back out of play, 0-1. Now this one, blooped on the left field line foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to end the inning. Musgrove strikes out the side. Here in the bottom of the second, we look again here at the Taco Bell fan cam. We go top 3. No score. Satchwell, thank you for the bits. Thank you, sir. I tip my hat to you. Thank you. As LaCastro hitting 371 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Getting the start tonight against the lefty McClanahan. Chops the slider foul. 0-1. Well, it's a 3-1 to Hicks in real life. A man on first. Yankees down by 2. 2 outs, bottom 8. Meanwhile, the 0-1 to LaCastro is popped up here on the infield. Lau will make the catch just shy of the outfield grass, 1 away, as Hicks draws a walk. That's all he's good for. He drew a second walk of the night. Aaron Hicks, top 5 in the league in walks drawn. And that's going to do it, I think, for Tim Mesa. So it looks like, oh, maybe, yep, Toronto's making a change. As that brings up DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1. Lined out, well, technically grounded out as Choi had to knock it down on a line. So Yankees, Gleyber Torres is the go-ahead run for the Yankees. Do they have another 3-run home run in them? Probably not, but we'll see. Swing and a miss there by LeMahieu, 0-1. So, Mel, yes, bits are basically like a monetary donation. So every bit I receive, I get a penny. So Satchwell giving me 100 bits is like giving me $1. But it costs him $2 to get 100 bits. So it's basically kind of the same as subs, as this is chopped to the left side. Wells there, charges, fires the first in time, 2 away. So basically much like subs, like if a sub costs you $5, I get $2.50, Amazon/Twitch gets $2.50. Satchwell gave me $1 in bits. $1 goes to me, $1 goes to Amazon because it costs Satchwell $2. So if you don't want to spend $5 on a sub, but you want to spend $2 on an occasional cheer, it's always appreciated. Thank you, Satchwell. Again, I tip my hat to you as Francisco Lindor, 1 for 1 with a double, was left at second base in the first inning, takes one out of the zone, 1-0. Lindor, 5 for his last 12. Starting to heat up. Sometimes, Satchwell, I definitely don't know if I mean, Girardi has not been able to do much down in Philly, as this one skied to right. Margot, though, has a beat on it, makes the catch, that'll end the inning. Yankees go 1-2-3. We go bottom 3. Still no score here at the Trop. Oh, yeah, for sure, Mel, no problem. I really hate Boone. Satchwell, I'm not going to lie. As you see, Yandy Diaz there, 278, 6 homers, 20 RBIs overall. Much better splits against lefties. Yeah, you know, I thought the Angels, this is grounded to Toro, who a little Olay there and takes it himself 1 away. You know, Gibby, I didn't think Anaheim was going to be bad, but I admit, as I crushed the water bottle, crush. I didn't think the Angels would be this good. I did not think they would be this good. I didn't think they were going to have the pitching. As you see the Emmanuel Margot reverse splits, much better against righties than lefties, surprisingly. And yeah, it's gonna be Gleyber Torres versus Trevor Richards. That misses high and inside, 1-0. So does Torres have a hit in his bones? Is that smacked to the left side for a base hit? Gleyber, too, been very streaky. He's 0 for 3 tonight. As Randy Arozarena 1 for 1 with a single. He's starting to heat up. There's a strike, 0-1. Way outside from Richards. Now a good slider there for a strike to Arozarena, 0-2. That's in the dirt, blocked by Stallings. Margot not going anywhere. 2-0 to Torres in real life. And now a sinker misses low, 2-2. Arozarena late on the fastball, fouls it back, 2-2 still as the count holds. And swing and a miss, got him out in front of the slider, 2 away. Meanwhile, the 2-0 to Torres. Fouled back and out of play, 2-1. Might have been ball 3. Taylor Walls 0 for 1. Takes one just a little outside, 0-1, as Wander Franco gets the day off. And now a sinker paints the outside corner, 1-1. Toronto has a very good outfield. To Oscar Hernandez in left, Bradley Zimmer in center now for a defensive replacement. There's a curveball for a strike, 1-2, and Springer in right now as Torres takes another strike. The count levels at 2-2. Tying runs on for the Yankees in real life as Walls fouls this back in that play, 1-2. Now Torres takes time, and we'll do another pitch. So as Walls stays alive, fouling off a good sinker there from Musgrove. The 1-2, another foul ball. Now a slider low, 2-2. He's hurt. And Gleyber strikes out. Another 0-for-4 day for the Yankees' worst second baseman. Made an error in the field and 0-for-4. Gleyber Torres, garbage Gleyber. Somebody trade him. The 3-2 to Walls. Hammered foul, still 3-2. Yeah, Dominguez is hurt. He'll be hurt for probably another week in the game. Another week in game time, Jake. There's another foul ball. Still 3-2. The 3-2 to Walls. Popped foul in the left field line into the Yankee pen. Look out down there. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball. Stallings gets an angle. Fires the first, and we go top 4. Still no score. As we look again here at the Taco Bell fan cam. Leading off, who lined out to right field in his first at-bat, Avi Garcia. Tampa Bay plays him the pull to the left side. The first pitch from McClanahan is low, 1-0. Avi coming off a hat trick yesterday. Again, 0 for his last 8. The 1-0, hammered to left center field and deep. It is caught. Ran down nicely. The shift worked well as Ramirez was able to run it down because of the shift, 1 away. So good contact from Garcia. Nothing to show for it as Aaron Hicks walked in his first at-bat. From this side of the plate, the Rays play him straight up. The first pitch from McClanahan, chopped up the middle, but Lau is there. Will settle, fire to first, in time, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Why would the Yankees call up Luis Hill, Darkstroke? Is he? Oh, he's pitching on Thursday. I think it's a mistake. I think Clark Schmidt should be the pitcher. If they need a 6th starter, it should be Clark Schmidt. It shouldn't be Luis Hill. You said it yourself. He's been struggling for a while now as that misses outside to Toro, 1-0. Clark Schmidt should be the starter. It's that simple. Because Mel, we're not, because Aaron Boone's a moron, first off. Secondly, as Toro swings and misses on a fastball 1-1, we now will play 21 straight days or something like that, Mel. I think it's just that they're worried that these guys are, these guys are big babies now, right? If you're a major league pitcher, you basically should go out there with a giant diaper on because you're a big baby. You can't pitch even every 5th day anymore. The 1-2 to Toro. High 2-2. That's why, to me, that's why Severino didn't have it tonight. He hasn't pitched in 8 days. He wasn't sharp, and he settled down after the first 2 innings. The 2-2, skied to right. Long run for Margot. And this will be caught to end the inning. Manuel Margot taking the AB away from Toro, and we go bottom 4, still no score. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Exactly. It's why it's really hard to root for this team, especially when they're not winning. This is not a likable team. As that misses low, 2-0. The 2-0 to Brandon Lau, who singled in his last at-bat, 3-0. As pop out to Judge in center, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. The 3-0, there's a strike, 3-1. Well, Darkstroke, I mean, that's the thing. Most old school managers, yeah, they don't deal with this garbage. But then a lot of guys, then you see what's happening with Tony La Russa, and everybody's like, the game has passed him by. You can't win, Darkstroke. You can't win. It'll be a 3-2 to Lau. Fouled back out of play, still 3-2. Wandy Peralta on the mound now for the Yankees, looking good as usual. Good old Wandy. As this one rolled over to the right side, still 3-2. Jordan Romano going to close the game out for the Blue Jays. The best closer in baseball right now, numbers-wise. That's a fact. Numbers-wise, Jordan Romano's the best closer right now, at least in the American League. As that misses low and in, so it's a leadoff walk. And that brings up the ever-dangerous Austin Meadows, who grounded out to third in his first at-bat. Takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. As Collins strikes out for Toronto, 2 away. And there's another strike, 0-2. Strike 3, froze him on the outside black with the sinker, 1 away. Nice pitch there by Musgrove. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. That brings up G-Man Choi, who struck out in his first at-bat. Takes one low, 1-0. Yeah, no, exactly, Derek, exactly. As this one lined to LeMahieu. Oh, he bobbles it. He'll get the out at first. But Lau will move to second. And it'll be a fielder's choice as LeMahieu couldn't handle the hard-hit grounder. And that brings up Harold Ramirez, who struck out in his first at-bat. And takes a strike at the inside edge, 0-1. I mean, again, also, your bullpen, never mind your starters, if anything, call up another reliever. Because the Yankee bullpen is going to get burnt out over the next 3 weeks as Garcia makes the catch to end the fourth. So Tampa leaves a man on in scoring position again. We go top 5, no score. Jacob Stallings 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at-bat. First pitch from McClanahan. Popped him up. Just a bit late on the 97-mile-an-hour heater. Choi down from first and foul ground, makes the catch, 1 away. And now that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 1.
The third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
First pitch from McClanahan. Fouled back out of play, 0-1. Just a bit late, 96 on the gun. As Peralta walks somebody, and Witt skies one to right, but Margot is there. He'll make the catch, 2 away. Bichette, he walked Bichette. Oh, 100% Darkstroke, 100%. I guarantee you the big reason why, no, I mean, the Mets also got better on paper with all the moves they made, but Buck Showalter and changing that culture is a big reason why the Mets are as good as they are. As Oswaldo Cabrera now 0 for 1. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Again, I would have fired Boone, and I would have hired Showalter, and let Buck come full circle. The 0-1, smack to the left side. Walls is there. Fires the first in time, and the Yankees go 1-2-3 again. We go bottom 5. No score here at the Trop. As Francisco Mejia 0 for 1. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. They play Mejia to pull. He fouls off a cutter, 0-1. As he pushes a curveball foul, still 0-2. Swinging a miss, got him on the slider, strike 3, 1 away. As it looks like Peralta will get out of the ninth, a fly ball to Stanton. He makes the catch. Yeah, well, he'll be back sooner or later, I think, Darkstroke, and so I think they will be scary, especially in the second half. As Yandy Diaz takes one inside, 1-0. So it'll be last licks for the Yankees here against Toronto, as this is chopped to the left side. Lindor charges on a short hop, fires the first in time, 2 away. That brings up Manuel Margot, who's 1 for 1 with a single. He chops a fastball foul, 0-1. Can the Yankees get to the best closer in baseball? Probably not. As this one lined to left, Hicks there makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Musgrove. We go top 6. Still no score in Tampa. Castro leading off. Yankees haven't had a base runner since the first inning. The 0-1 to Timmy. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to LaCastro. Smack to dead center. Coming on is Ramirez. He'll make the catch, 1 away. He hit it well, but almost right at Ramirez. And now that brings up DJ LeMahieu 0 for his last 10. Got red hot there for a while and then has not done anything down here in Tampa Bay. So he takes one in the dirt, 1-0. DJ had gotten his average back up to 282, now back down to 264. The 1-0, high 2-0. The 2-0, skied to right, fairly deep, but Margot has a beat on it. He'll make the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up Francisco Lindor, who's 1 for 2 with a double.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor swings over the top of a changeup, 0-1. Just a little out in front. The 0-1 to Frankie Lindor. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 0-2. You see there, McClanahan, single digits. Since the first inning, everything's been very hittable. It'll be an 0-2 to Lindor. Popped up, shallow center, coming on Ramirez. He'll make the catch, and it's another 1-2-3 here in Tampa Bay. We look again here at the fan cam, Burger King fan cam. What is that he's holding? Oh, it turned. Wow, that was terrible. Did you see that, guys? It just turned into a hot dog, like magic. As Randy Arozarena 1 for 2 with a single. Swings through a slider, 0-1. And now popped them up. Jammed with a fastball. Stallings in fair ground makes the catch, 1 away. You know, it's been a lot of it. It's been pitching for the Diamondbacks, Dark Stroke. They've had a lot of good pitchings. Baumgartner's look like his old self. Taylor Wall's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. They've had very good pitching. I don't think they'll stay there either as Toro, Ole, makes a nice scoop, takes it himself, 2 away. I don't think they'll stay there either, or will Colorado, but we'll see what happens as Brandon Lau 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. Meanwhile, very quickly, 0-2 to IKF in real life. The 0-1, grounded foul, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2. Popped up down the left field line, just foul. And that's usually what happens as well. As this one lined to left, Hicks got a late jump, but he finds it and makes the catch to end the inning. Another 1-2-3 for Musgrove. We go top 7. Still no score. Yeah, the Rockies, no surprise, play better at Coors than they do on the road. As Avi Garcia 0 for 2 has hit the ball very well in 2 at-bats, but nothing to show for it. First pitch to Avi. Popped foul and out of play. 0-1. IKF strikes out on a pitch at his eyes. 1 away. You got to get somebody on to tie the game. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 to Garcia. The 0-2 punched on the right field line. Just foul. With the shift on, that could have been a triple. As Jose Trevino gets his first at-bat of the day. That misses inside 1-2. The 1-2 to Avi. Outside. Levels the count up at 2-2. The 2-2 way inside. The count now full to Garcia. Meanwhile, Trevino takes a ball out. 2 balls. It's 2-0 outside in real life. The payoff pitch. Right down the middle, and Garcia was out in front of it. He pulls it to the left side. Nice play. Oh, whoa, threw it away. Garcia will reach on what should be an error. It is, and now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Garcia, not really a base stealer, but he has good speed. There he goes. The pitch is in the dirt. The throw down just in time. A perfect throw by Mejia. Gets out Garcia. I mean, he's the only one hitting dark strokes, so he's the only Yankee that can do anything. So close there at second. And that brings up Aaron Hicks now. 1-0 to him. As he takes one on the inside, black for a strike, 1-1. Double barrel action for the Rays. Fairbanks and Chargeois in the pen. 80 speed, that not bad, but Mejia had to be a perfect throw, and it was. Like it always seems to be, as Hicks grounds this to the left side, and through for a base hit. So a seeing eye single for Hicks. Puts a man on with a man out for Abraham Toro. And Toro has very good speed, and Toro drops a bunt. It's a pretty bunt. Mejia fields, fires the first, not in time. A bunt single here for the Yankees. As Abraham Toro showing the value he can add to this team, dropping down a bunt for a base hit, and that brings up Jacob Stallings. Stallings 0 for 2 tonight. Hammers one down the right field line, just foul. This will reach the bullpen. 0-1. But against Darkstroke, as soon as I start to like him, he'll probably start to suck. Because as soon as I say anything good about this team, the opposite happens. The 0-1, way high and outside, 1-1 to Stallings. Average speed at second, good speed at first. Bad speed at the plate, so he is a double play candidate. The 1-1, hammered to the left side, and caught! Nice play there by Meadows to make the basket catch, 2 away. Hicks had to go halfway to see if it would be drop, and that brings up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts. One of the Yankees' worst hitters with runners in scoring position, trying to change that narrative. Man on first for the Yankees as Witt takes a backdoor slider for a strike, 0-1. I guess Trevino walked. And now that misses inside. The count levels at 1-1 to Witt. 2 on with 2 outs. And Witt pops it up. Frustratedly, he slams his bat down. Choi will make the catch, and that'll end the 7th inning. We go bottom 7. Get up and stretch. Yankees and Rays still scoreless as Austin Meadows will lead off here in the bottom of the 7th. Joe Musgrove still out there. Takes one low, 1-0. LeMahieu on a 2-0 count in real life. Takes a strike, 2-1. The 2-0 to Meadows. Skied to center. LeCastro has a beat on it. Makes the catch, 1 away. Jammed him a bit with that cutter. Now bring up G-Man Choi, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Actually, a fielder's choice to second as he takes one low, 1-0. Now another foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 to Choi. Ooh, and the umpire doesn't call that a strike, 2-1. How an at-bat can change. As this one, luckily, he's popped up to left. Hicks is there, makes the catch, 2 away. And DJ LeMahieu walks. Aaron Judge is up with the tying runs on. He's the winning run at the plate. Do something, you 6'7" moron! All he's done with guys on the past couple days is strike out and pop up. Harold Ramirez 0 for 2. Pops it up to right into the bullpen. And beyond Garcia's reach, 0-1. There's a strike with the sinker, 0-2. Now this one ripped foul, still 0-2. Hung a slider a bit. The 0-2 from Musgrove in the dirt. Ramirez doesn't chase 1 and 2. Fouls off another fastball. Still 1 and 2. Seriously, Derek, as this is chopped to third. Witt charges, backhands, threw it away. Ramirez reaches on the error. Another error from Bobby Witt, and that brings up Francisco Mejia, who's 0 for 2. And fouls off a fastball 0-1. And now this, it's going to get by Witt and into left. So a base hit. What's up, Pond? How's it going? And now the Yankees are we're going to have to get somebody up in the pen because, well, Bobby Witt made another error in the field. The 0-1 to Judge. Another foul ball. Quickly 0-2 to the biggest sack of crap at Yankee Stadium, Aaron Judge. Someday, it's just, as this is chopped to first, Toro there, the Yankees will get out of it. We go top 8, still scoreless. The past few days, Aaron Judge comes up with a chance to get a big hit, and he doesn't. And then he demands $36 million a year. The 0-2 to Judge. In the dirt, 1 and 2, as Oswaldo Cabrera will lead off.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Chad Green hasn't pitched in a while. We'll start warming up Chad and have him come into the game in the 8th. Cabrera 0 for 2. McClanahan still out there for Tampa Bay. The first pitch to Ozzie. Swing and a miss on a curve, 0-1. Trying to really split my attention here. That misses inside, 1-1. And it looks like Judge fouls off a pitch. Still 1-2 in real life. Another pathetic crowd in Tampa Bay, no surprise. The 1-1. Pop foul and out of play, 1-2. McClanahan's out of gas, but he's still in the game. The 0-2. Smacked right to third. Diaz handles it, fires the first in time, 1 away. Judge pulls another one foul out in front of it, 1-2. Meanwhile, Castro 0 for 2. A pop out and a line out. As this one hammered to fairly deep left field. Going back, Meadows, it's gone! The unlikely hero, Timmy LaCastro! Goodbye, baseball! His second of the year, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Timmy! Did Judge get it? Did Judge get it? Goodbye, baseball! He did it! He did it! Home runs in the game! Home runs in real life! The Yankees win! The Yankees walk it off! Aaron Judge! He did it! A 3-run bomb! A hanging slider! The Yankees walk it off! Aaron Judge! 2 3-run home runs are the only offense for the Yankees in real life! All rise! The slump is over for the big man! Oh my gosh! Let's go! Let's go! Aaron Judge fouling off pitch by pitch. And then Romano, who leads the league in saves, who had a 1.35 ERA, walks 2 and then hangs a slider to Aaron Judge that he hits to the next Burrow. What a bomb from Judge! A second deck nuclear blast! All rise as Aaron Judge deems that ball guilty! Let's go! So how you guys doing? That's gonna do it. Judge, that's gonna do it for McClanahan. Yeah, well, he proved me wrong too, and I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Peter Fairbanks making his 16th appearance of the year, a 1-1 record at 2.65 ERA out of the pen.
Peter.
LeMahieu 0 for 3 now steps up to the plate. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. All right. Who says you need to work out? You just need to watch the Yankee game with me. You know how much energy I burn off by yelling like this? It'll be an 0-2 to LeMahieu. As that misses high, 1-2. Fastball, slider, sinker pitcher is Fairbanks, trying to keep it in on LeMahieu. The 1-2 chases the high heat at 100, strike 3, 2 away. And that'll bring up Lindor, 1 for 3 with a double.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Holy cow. As Lindor fouls off a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1. Hammered to right. This will slice foul. As Fairbanks took something off of that one, 0-2. I am happy to be wrong, guys. Happy to be wrong. The 0-2. Checked his swing. No, he went around to the umpire, strike 3. Yeah, Mel. You're not wrong. Definitely in moments like this, you are not wrong. As Chad Green now will come on for his 16th appearance of the year, 0-1 out of the pen, a .59 ERA.
Chad Green.
Manuel Margot, 1 for 2 with a single, will lead off to be the 9-1-2 hitters as he swings and misses on a fastball, 0-1. And now a bunt foul, trying to catch Witt off guard, 0-2. You guys, like, look, I say it all the time. I am happy to be wrong. As this little dribbler back to Green, he will fire to first in time, 1 away. Happy to be wrong. That's the thing, Darkstroke, is they got to get more consistent, but that is being, again, winning 3 of your last 4 instead of losing 3 of your last 5. That's a big difference in the narrative as that misses low and inside, 1-0. It makes tomorrow, if they win tomorrow, that's money. Speaking of money, Derek, that's just money in the bank, right? That's gravy. This one popped up to center, long run for LaCastro. Cannot make the catch. Arozarena with a 1-out single. And now bring up Taylor Walls. Surprised they're not pinch hitting for him here, as that misses high and outside, 1-0. There goes the runner. The throw down to second is in plenty of time. Bad pitch to run on by Arozarena. As Green poured a fastball in there, and Stallings with the cannon. So 2 away now. It'll be a 1-1 to Walls. He fouls off a fastball, 1-2. Another curveball this time, chopped foul. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball by him at 97. We go top 9. Yankees still nursing a 1-0 lead. As Matt Whistler comes in for his 24th appearance of the year, and Avi Garcia, 0 for 3, will lead off. Mel, I'm not going to tell you to do it or not to do it. Couple arms warming for the Yankees in the pen. Gallegos, the closer, Steckenrider, in case this does not... in case this does not become a blowout, or in case this becomes a blowout, I should say. That misses high, 1-0. Well, Mel, well, if you win. That swung and missed, 1-1. Aiden, you missed it. You got to go back and watch the replay. I absolutely went nuts on stream. The 1-1. Hammered to left center field and deep. This one is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Avi Garcia's 12th of the year. RBI number 24. And Avi breaks the 0 for 11 slump in a big way, and he makes it 2-0 Yankees. Turned on one. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks from the left side of the plate, 1 for 2 today with a single. And now Aaron Hicks, if it's fair, it's gone! It is gone! Back to back and belly to belly! Goodbye, baseball! Garcia and Hicks. Hicks is 22nd of the year. His league-leading 22nd home run. RBI number 36, and it's 3-0 Yankees. Aiden, I was saying the same thing on stream. A $1.35 ERA leads the league in saves. But then he was wild, walk, and then this is down the left field line for a base hit for Toro. As that's going to roll to the wall, and Toro will have a double. And then Judge got a hanging cookie, and he bit into it. Holy cow, what a shot. And that'll do it for Whistler as JT Charjois will come in for his 17th appearance of the year to face Jacob Stallings. Stallings 0 for 3. Smacks this to fairly deep center field. Going back is Ramirez. He'll make the catch. Toro will tag. Here's the relay. It's not in time, so he goes to third. Judge with the gritty. And now that brings up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 3 with a pop-out infield in for Tampa Bay. As Witt swings through a slider, 0-1. Chance for Witt. Easy opportunity here for an RBI down there at third. Swings to another slider, 0-2. Brooks Raley and Jeffrey Springs warming in the pen. Maybe it could have. I probably should have pinch hit for Witt. This is fouled off to stay alive, still 0-2. I should have put Olsen in, and then I would have moved Toro to third and kept Olsen in at first. But you also want Witt to get going, but he's not going to do it here. 4 straight sliders, swing and a miss, 2 away. And now that brings up Ozzy Cabrera, who's 0 for 3. A chance for him to drive in the run from third. Swings over the top of a slider, 0-1. That's the thing, these rooks, sometimes they'll struggle with those breaking balls. Slider, sinker, fastball pitcher is Charjois. He's thrown 5 straight sliders. Now his sinker misses low, 1-1. Runner at third. Yankees up 3-0 now here in the top of the 9th. As Cabrera swings through a sinker, 1-2. Might have been foul tipped into the glove, but either way, it's a strike because that's way inside. Gets away from Mejia. Toro thought about coming home, but not a lot of foul ground here behind home plate in Tampa Bay. And the count now 2-2 to Cabrera. The 2-2, swing and a miss late on the power sinker, strike 3. So Charjois comes in, gets the job done, but the Yankees get 2 more. We go bottom 9. Oh, oops. And Giovanni Gallegos will come in for his 18th appearance of the year, 15 for 15 on saves. Second rider also warming just in case. Brandon Lau, 1 for 2 with a walk. Fouls us back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 is low and outside, 1-1. Now a strike on the outside, Black, 1-2. Good pitch there from Gallegos. Now slider misses inside, and Lau doesn't give chase. 2-2. This is pulled to Toro at first, gobbles it up, takes it himself, 1 away. So Yankees got a lot of backups in there today, but they're finding a way to win as Austin Meadows 0 for 3. Of course, let's not jinx it. Game's not over as Meadows fouls that off 0-1. Now swings through a changeup 0-2. Got him with the off-speed pitch. And now a backdoor slider is pulled foul. Still 0-2. He fouls off a high outside fastball. Now he fouls off a changeup. Meadows has been doing this all day. He's been making guys work. A lot of foul balls as he takes that slider low and in. 1-2. Now jammed him with a fastball, but he fouled it off. The 1-2. Punched foul. Still 1-2. Back foot slider misses. 2-2. Oh, and Meadows again spoils the fastball. This will be the 11th pitch of the at-bat and probably make Gallegos unavailable tomorrow. Swing and a miss. Got him on the changeup. Strike 3. 2 away. Now we have G-Man Choi, who's 0 for 3. Pops this foul in the left field line. Last hope for the Rays. The 0-1 is in there for a strike at the knees. 0-2. Last strike now for Tampa. This is chopped to second. LeMahieu is there. Will flip to first, and the Yankees have taken the third game of this 4-game set by a score of 3-0. Musgrove will get the win. Gallegos the save. McClanahan the loss. Musgrove improves to 6-1. Chad Green gets the hold. McClanahan drops to 5-2, and Gallegos his 16th save as he has a 1-2-3 ninth. Tim LaCastro with the game time, well, the breaking home run. It was a shutout. It was 0-0 into the 7th, or top of the 8th. And then LaCastro and Garcia and Hicks, 3 solo shots in the last 2 innings. Musgrove, your player of the game, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits. McClanahan, tough loss, 1 run, 1 walk, 4 hits as well, but one of those hits was a solo home run in 7 1/3. Giovanni Gallegos, the 16th save of the year. And Abraham Toro playing a pretty nice first base and picking up 2 hits on the day, a single and a double. Ooh, we unlocked the pack. All right, let's play game 2. Try to win this 4-game set as Musgrove's ERA drops to 1.29. How about that? Be Cal Quantrill on the mound against Ryan Yarbrough. Right, so 40-14 Yankees against the 26-26 Tampa Bay Rays. Oh, something happened. Somebody made some transactions. Astros have called up their backup catcher, Corey Lee. And now my paranoia takes over because it's like, save the game, save the game. Anyway. Quantrill and Yarbrough. Who thinks I should put my whole reaction of Judge hitting that home run on TikTok? So, except for maybe Gallegos, the rest of the bullpen is pretty much good to go. Let's see. Yarbrough's a lefty. So we want to try and keep these guys in there with the day off tomorrow. It can't hurt, Mel. Can't hurt. So with the day off tomorrow, we want to keep another lefty on the mound. We want to keep these righties in the lineup. Although maybe LeMahieu's kind of slumping again. We'll give LeMahieu the day off. We'll put Cabrera at the top of the lineup. He'll play second. Cody's on fire. Conforto's on fire. They're both good with reverse. Actually, all these guys have decent reverse splits. Like, actually, I could probably look it up. I could probably tell you, right? No, thought maybe. Sometimes they'll break it. Thought maybe sometimes they'd give you the lefty versus righty splits in here. But anyway. I think we're going to go with the regular lineup. The deeper lineup. And even though Castro, he hit that home run yesterday, I'm tempted to. But this is the better team. Yeah, I mean, all these guys. And, you know, it's the thing. That's what these guys are paid for. So, hopefully Bobby Witt starts to wake up. He'll be in the 9 hole. We'll go with the regular lineup aside from, you know, we're going to put Hicks in cleanup. We're going to move up Stallings. We're going to move up some of these guys. They'll move the righties up a bit. Give them some more ABs. Maybe Bobby Witt sandwiched between Bellinger and Conforto, who are both hot. Maybe he'll get some better pitches to hit. And, yeah, I think that's the move. So, this with the top of the lineup is kind of heavy with switch hitters and righties. We'll just put Olsen in the 5 hole today. See what happens. So, Yankees looking to win this 4-game set, 3-1. They're up 2-1 in the series. They won the first game 4-3. They lost game 2 7-3. They won game 3 3-0.
And now, your 2022 Tampa Bay Rays.
See there, Austin Meadows being highlighted for Tampa Bay. 13 homers, 34 RBIs, a .275 average. As taking the mound for Tampa Bay is Ryan Yarbrough. His 11th start of the year, a 5-1 record, a .276 ERA, a whip just over 1, and about a 2.5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. Oswaldo Cabrera leading off today, hitting .394, 8 homers, 17 RBIs.
The second baseman, Oswaldo.
Playing second base today as LeMahieu gets a day off. Swings and misses on that cutter there, 0-1. Tampa at 500, 26-26. The Yankees 40-14. The 0-1 to the Ozman. Popped up on the infield. The third baseman's there, makes the catch, 1 away. Not sure who that is. As we look at the Yankees starting lineup, we just saw Cabrera pop up. He's followed by Francisco Lindor, Avi Garcia, both who had big hits yesterday. Aaron Hicks also had a homer yesterday. Matt Olson back in the lineup batting 5th against the lefty. Stallings 6th. Bellinger 7th. Bobby Witt Jr. batting 8th. And Michael Conforto out of the 9 hole today and playing left field. Lindor hitting .323 on the year. Had a double yesterday. Swings and misses on a cutter. 0-1. 8 homers, 26 RBIs on the year. It'll be an 0-1 to Frankie Lindor. Hammered up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Took a cutter and sent it right back through the box. So a 1-out single for Lindor. And that'll bring up Avi Garcia hitting out of the 3 hole today. Yarbrough has a cutter, a circle change, a sweeping curve, and a sinker. No true fastball, and doesn't throw particularly hard. As this is fouled off there by Garcia, 0-1. So it'll be interesting to see just exactly what the Yankees do against this soft-throwing lefty. 12 homers, 24 RBIs for Garcia, a .313 average. Was 0 for his last 11 until that home run in the 9th inning yesterday. So Yankees are hoping he's starting to come back around. As a floating curveball, and almost an ephus curve, just floats up there for a ball, 1-1. Lindor, very good speed off of first. Not a bad base stealer. Mejia has a good arm, though. as Garcia fouls off that curve, 1-2. Just a bit early. Try to hang back as much as you can. But when it's 72 miles an hour, sometimes it's easier said than done. As this one hammered down the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble, and it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Garcia has homered in back-to-back at-bats. He homered to end yesterday's game, and he homers in his first at-bat of today. A 2-run shot, his 13th of the year. RBIs 25 and 26. It just cleared the short porch here and left. That weird little cutout wall here in Tampa, and it's quickly 2-0 Yankees. A laser beam off the bat of Garcia. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks hitting .281, 22 homers, 36 RBIs. Fouls off a changeup, 0-1. Leading the Bigs in home runs. And also leading the Yankees in RBIs. Also had a walk in yesterday's game. Hicks 2 for 3 with a walk. A nice day, a single, a homer. And that base on balls. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Aaron. Little dribbler back in front of the mound. Zunino's actually there at the plate. Actually, Yarbrough will field, fire to first, and it won't be in time as the infield was indecisive of who was going to take it. Finally, Yarbrough does, and Hicks reaches. That brings up Matt Olson hitting .307. Start against the lefty here. So he takes one just a little high, 1-0. 13 homers, 29 RBIs, a .919 OPS. That's good for 9th in the American League. Had the day off yesterday for Abraham Toro, but has been red hot as of late. As he takes one low now, 2-0. Hicks average speed off of first. It'll be a 2-0 to Olson. He is a double play candidate. As that misses low, 3-0, and Jacob Stallings on deck. I mean, to be fair, Stallings has been a bit cold lately, so it's not the worst thing in the world if you end up walking Olson. But you really want to take a risk with a guy who already has 8 home runs. The 3-0, Olson taking all the way. There's a strike, 3-1. Yarbrough now up 15 pitches here in the first. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4, so Olson does draw the walk. Hicks will move to second. And that'll bring up Jacob Stallings. 236, 8 homers, 22 RBIs. Again, Hicks average speed at first. Olson bad speed at first is Olson. Average speed at second is Hicks. As that's fouled back out of play, 0-1. Stallings just a little late there on the cutter. He's probably looking for the curve. Be an 0-1. Fouls off a changeup there. 0-2. Stallings a little cold lately, but still swings a very potent bat. Checks his swing, and it bounces away from Zunino. Everybody's going to advance, but it's a strikeout for Yarbrough. And a wild pitch. And that brings up Cody Bellinger now hitting .250. So a base hit could give the Yankees an extra couple runs here. And Bellinger's going to chop this to the right side. Nothing doing. Toy will take it himself. And that'll end the inning. But the Yankees get 2 runs. Avi Garcia, a 2-run shot to left. At the end of a half inning of play, Yankees up 2. Rays coming to bat. Randy Arozarena will lead off hitting .237. 5 homers, 20 RBIs. Randy having a good series here against the Yankees, as he always does. Takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Hammered to left center field and deep. And this is going to be off the base of the wall. Bellinger will field it cleanly and get it into second. But Arozarena has himself a leadoff double. His 11th double of the year. And now that brings up Wander Franco. Had the day off yesterday, chops this to third. Witt checks the runner, fires the first in time, 1 away. So Franco can't move the runner over. So you look now at the Rays starting lineup for Arozarena, followed by Franco, Brandon Lau, Mike Zunino behind the plate. Austin Meadows in left, G-Man Choi at first, Harold Ramirez back in center, Manuel Margot in right, and Taylor Walls at third today. You wonder why Kiermaier's missed the last couple of games. You wonder if he's banged up as that misses low and outside the Lau. 1-0. Now chops the slider foul. 1-1. And now hammers one in the right field line. And just foul. Just missed tying this game up. And now swing and a miss on a changeup. What a bounce back there for Quantrill. 2 away. And now that brings up Mike Zunino, who only hitting a .185, but has good pop. But has lost the starting job to Mejia. 6 homers, 16 RBIs. As that misses high, 2-0. Chases a slider out of the zone, 2-1. Helping Quantrill out there, who's been a little wild here this inning, as that's chopped foul, 2-2. Quantrill usually will settle down, as that's in the dirt. Stallings finds it a Rosarena to third, and he is out by a mile. So Zunino will lead off the second because of Rosarena's base running blunder. And we go top 2, Yankees up 2-0. Bobby Witt Jr. hitting .245, 5 homers, 11 RBIs. Been really struggling as of late. And he chops this one to the right side as that's going to continue. Loud charges. Fields flips the first. And they just got the speedy Witt one away. And now that brings up Michael Conforto, who has been red hot in May. Getting his average up to an even 300. 10 homers, 15 RBIs overall. Has good splits against lefties as well. The first pitch from Yarborough. Punched foul. 0-1. Now a backdoor cutter in there for a strike, 0-2. Good pitch there from Yarborough. Now he's not going to overpower you, but a lot of movement on all of his pitches. The 0-2 to Conforto. Punches a cutter foul again, still 0-2. And now another foul ball as he just got a piece of that curve, still 0-2. Just a little out in front on the low curve. The 0-2. Punches this to the right side. Loud charges. Fields flips the first in time. 2 away. Just jammed him a bit. And that brings up Ozzy Cabrera, who popped out in his first at-bat. 391 overall. 8 homers. 17 RBIs. First pitch from Yarborough is chopped on the third baseline. Nicely fielded there by Walls. Long throw. Got him. To rob Cabrera of a base hit and end the inning. Yankees go 1-2-3. We go bottom 2. Yankees up 2-0. And that'll bring Zunino back up to the plate with a fresh count. First pitch to him and hammered to left. Oh boy, does that base running blunder by a Rosarena haunt them now. Zunino's 7th of the year. And it's 2-1 Yankees as Tampa's on the board in a big way. As the slugging catcher gets a hold of another one. Yeah, that's a fastball, almost middle. Not where he wanted it. And he almost did it again. Looks like Quantrill having trouble spotting the fastball. We an 0-1 to Meadows. This is chopped foul, 0-2. Curveball in the dirt. If you're going to miss, you're okay missing in the dirt. 1-2. Another foul ball from Meadows as he gets a piece of that fastball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Spun him around like a top with the slider. 1 away. Second K for Quantrill. And that'll bring up G-Man Choi hitting .270 on the year. Takes a strike at the knees. Choi, 7 homers, 28 RBIs. Not much doing here, though, in this series against the Yankees. That misses low. 1-1. And now a hanging slider hammered to left center field. This is going to be one hop off the wall. Conforto there fields and fires it in. And Choi has himself a 1-out double. His 7th of the year. Yeah, high slider, he hung it. He's lucky it stayed in the park as Harold Ramirez now takes a strike, 0-1. And now rolls one over to third. Witt checks the runner. Fires the first in time, 2 away. And that brings up Manuel Margot hitting 263. This is inside, 1-0. Another case of the weird reverse splits. So Margot actually hits righties very well. Fouls off a fastball there, though, 1-1. And now this one skied to left, but this will just slice foul, 1-2. Now just got a piece of that slider to stay alive. Probably one of Quantrill's better pitches of the day. That sails outside and levels the count up at 2-2. And now a backdoor curve misses low, 3-2. Taylor Walls on deck. Now popped him up, jammed him with a fastball. Garcia in right camps underneath it and makes the catch to end the inning. Tampa threatens for more, but they only get the 1 run. Mike Zunino leads off the second with his 7th home run of the year. We go top 3. Yankees up 2-1. As Francisco Lindor, who singled in his last at-bat, scored ahead of the Garcia home run, will lead off here in the top of the 3rd. The first pitch from Yarborough. Smacked. Oh, it almost took his head off. Another base hit for Lindor. Holy cow. That went like zero. Buzzed the tower there a little bit with that one. Look at this again. Yep. Woo. Close shave as that brings up Avi Garcia. Again, 2-run home run in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-1. Again, Garcia now 13 homers, 26 RBIs, average back up to 317. The 0-1 to Avi. Chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2 just got a piece of that curveball that came barreling in on his hands. Still 0-2. Yarborough only had 31 pitches. Now one misses high and outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Hammered to right field and deep. Going back, and it's going to be into the stands for a ground rule double. Garcia just missed another home run, and Margot just missed catching that ball. Lindor almost had to start back, but oof, it just kisses the line and then hops into the stands. So 2 on with nobody out here now to start the 3rd. Aaron Hicks, 1 for 1 with a single now. Swings over the top of a changeup, 0-1. Yankees can get some runs with some outs. Hicks, an infield single in his first at-bat, was left at second. The 0-1. Popped foul and out of play, 0-2. Good speed on the bases. It'll be an 0-2 to Hicks. Popped him up. This is not going to get a run in. Choi in foul ground makes the catch, 1 away. And that brings up Matt Olson, 13 homers, 29 RBIs, walked in his first at-bat. You wonder if they'll pitch around him here and hope for a double play with Stallings. The first pitch, popped foul and out of play, 0-1. Just a hair late. Be an 0-1 now to Yarborough. From our Yarborough, excuse me. Inside, 1-1. As Olson lays off the changeup. Yeah, Mel, me too, man. Yeah, cup of haters. I freaked out. I went nuts. I watched it live on my phone as Olson rips a curveball foul, 1-2, just out in front of it. Well, you're hoping to still try and get that run in from third. And that's what Olson will do. Lindor will score. Lau will get the out at first. So 2 away as Lindor trots home. It's 3-1 Yankees as they get the insurance run back. And Olson gets his 30th ribby of the year. And now that'll bring up Stallings, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 2 for 9 in the series. Would love to try and pick up the runner from third here with 2 outs. It's an easy RBI, and fouls off a cutter, 0-1. Yeah, I went nuts, cup of haters. I went nuts. So happy. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Another changeup. 0-2. Yarbrough trying to stay away from Stallings. I mean, we still might, cup of haters. You don't know. He's still, I still think he wants too much money. I still think he wants too much money. Yeah, I think we're in trouble tomorrow, Mel. I think we're in trouble. As Stallings punches this to first, Choi flips the Yarbrough covering, takes it and who will take it, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees get another run. A single, a double, and then an RBI ground out. We go bottom 3. Yankees back up 3-1. Back up by 2. Yeah, I mean, I get it's a getaway day because the schedule makers hate us. But the quick turnaround, yeah, I think I don't know. It hurts Toronto too, but we'll see as Taylor Walls 1 homer, 6 RBIs, .195 average, takes one low, 1-0. Playing third base today. That misses low, 2-0. No, for sure, Mel, for sure. I mean, that's the thing. Look, we knew Tampa Bay was going to turn it on at some point. Is that misses outside, says the umpire, 3-0. Like, the games against Tampa Bay at the end of the month are going to be huge. There's a strike, 3-1. And now this curveball is chopped foul, 3-2. I'll put it on TikTok, cup of haters. The 3-2, popped them up. As Quantrill bounces back, Lindor will make the catch, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Randy Arozarena 1 for 1 with a double back in the first. Was thrown out trying to advance to third on a wild pitch. He takes a strike, 0-1. Now a slider sails outside, 1-1. Just got to keep on winning, Mel. Keep on winning as that misses low, 2-1. Still early, got to string together wins, but we're playing with house money tomorrow as that's fouled off 2-2. You want to get greedy now. Yes, no, I agree, Mel. Chicago hasn't figured it out yet. This is the time. This is the time to be facing them, and hopefully, like, we take at least 3 or 4 in Chicago before we head down to Baltimore. And honestly, again, you need to take at least 3 or 4. As this one smacked into center field for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Arozarena. He's 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Wander Franco, who's 0 for 1, grounded out to third in his first at-bat. Takes a strike, 0-1. And now a changeup sails outside, 1-1. Runner going to second. The throw is not in time. Good. That's on the pitcher as much as anything. If that was a fastball, Arozarena was out, but because it was a curve in the dirt, and Stallings still almost got him, but that gets him back into second, and it's 2-1 now to Franco as he pops this up to center field. Bellinger has a bead on it. Will make the catch. He'll throw behind Arozarena. Just give him a little scare there. But 2 away for Brandon Lau, who struck out in his first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1. And swings to a fastball there, 0-1. Might have been one of the better fastballs that Quantrill's thrown today, as that changeup misses. A 1-1. Now a slider misses low, 2-1. Now a fastball fouled back out of play, 2-2. Just got a piece of the low slider to stay alive. And the count stays level at 2-2 as that curveball sails outside and levels the count up. Or excuse me, takes the count full, 3-2. As Lau will hit that inside the first base bag for a base hit. Carsillo will cut it off. Lau going for second. The throw in plenty of time. Arozarena will score. It'll be an RBI single for Lau. But the Rays get the run right back, and at the end of 3, we got ourselves a bit of a slugfest. It's 3-2 Yankees. As Cody Bellinger 0 for 1 will lead off. He grounded out to second, I believe, in his first at-bat. And chops this on the left field line. That's going to be a base hit. Belly has good speed. He's thinking, too. Meadows has a good arm. It doesn't matter. Bellinger with a leadoff double. His league-leading 20th double of the year. You'll take that, right? 20 doubles in 54 games? Or 55? Now that brings up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 1, continues to struggle at the plate. Pops this foul, 0-1. If you're Witt, you're just trying to get the runner to third. Good arms in the Tampa Bay outfield. The 0-1, again punched foul, 0-2. Just a bit late. And again, you're just trying to get that runner over to third. And that's what he's going to do at the very least, as this one is hit towards deep center, right center field. It's a base hit. Bellinger is being waved home. He will score. He got a late jump because he had to see if it would fall in. It's an RBI double for Bobby Witt Jr., his 9th double of the year, his 12th RBI. And you wonder every time he gets a big hit if this is the time that the baby bomber is going to start waking up again. So now, same thing, Michael Conforto 0 for 1. Can he get the runner over to third? Out in front of a changeup, 0-1. Conforto grounded out in his first at-bat. Indeed, Mel, back and forth. Yankees score, Tampa answers. Yankees answers back. As Conforto, little blooper. This will Duncan for a base hit. Witt will hold at third. He had to see if it would fall in. So Conforto with a bloop single. And now that brings up Ozzy Cabrera, who's 0 for 2. And he's going to roll this to the left side. This could be 2 to second for 1 on the first. So no double play for, or no RBI for Cabrera, as that's an around the horn 5-4-3 double play. The run does score. But it's now 5-2 Yankees, as that brings up Francisco Lindor, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. Actually, with 2 runs scored. That misses outside the Lindor, 1-0. So the Yankees now up by 3. And now swings through a changeup, does Lindor there, 1-1. So Cabrera made contact, but not the kind of contact he wanted. As that's chopped foul, 1-2. As he's finally starting to maybe hit his first big league slump. Also, he doesn't hit as well from the right side, and we've been putting him against lefties. As this is skied to fairly deep right center field, Ramirez, though, has a beat on it. They finally retire Lindor, but the Yankees score 2 more. And at the end of 3.5, it's 5-2 Yankees. As leading off here is Mike Zunino, 1 for 1 with a solo home run, his 7th of the year, and he rolls this one foul, 0-1. Middle fastball, and even Mike Zunino doesn't miss those, as that misses low, 1-1. Now swinging a miss on a good curveball from Quantrill, 1-2. Again, lays off the slider, 2-2. Another foul ball. Again, got away with a bit of a fastball there, did Quantrill. The 2-2. Another foul ball as he just stayed alive on that changeup. 60th pitch of the day from Quantrill is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. 3rd K for Cal, and that brings up Austin Meadows. 0 for 1, 1 for 12 in this series with a double. And hammers this in the right field line, foul, 0-1. Out in front of that fastball. That was a good fastball from Quantrill. Now that misses outside, 1-1. The 1-1 to Meadows. Way low and inside, 2-1 as he jackknifes out of the way of that curveball. Now this is rolled, foul ball just beyond first, 2-2. And now he punches this to the left side. Lindor there, Fields fires, threw it away. Olsen can't handle the low throw. Stallings backing up, but Meadows will reach on the error by Lindor, his 2nd as a Yankee. And that brings up G-Man Choi, who's 1 for 1 with a double. And an RBI as he takes a strike, 0-1. I believe it was an RBI double. And now he rips this foul, 0-2. The 0-2 to the G-Man. Misses low, 1-2. And Now a curveball, backdoor, well outside. Couldn't get it over the plate. Levels the count at 2-2. Now another pitch low, 3-2. Quantrill, everything's been work for him today. Strike 3 called at the knees. Choi can't believe it. He was taking first, barking at the umpire. And now that'll bring up Harold Ramirez, who's 0 for 1. And skies one to fairly deep left center field. Conforto racing back. He makes the grab right at the lip of the track for the end of the inning. We go top 5. Yankees still up by 3. Avi Garcia now at the plate. 2 for 2 with a homer, a double, 2 RBIs. And hammers this one to right center field. But this will be playable. The catch is made out there by Margot, 1 away. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Popped out with runners on second and third in his last at-bat. And he fouls off a cutter, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Hicks. Hammered up the middle. That's a base hit. Ramirez gets it in quickly. But another single for Aaron. And now that'll bring up Matt Olson. But first, a pitching change here in Tampa. So Yarborough goes 4 1/3. The runner on first, his responsibility. 5 runs, easily one of his worst starts of the year. This will hurt the old ERA. Another lefty comes into the pen. Josh Fleming making his 12th appearance of the year. His first this series, a 2-0 record, a 3.34 ERA. Fleming, sinker, cutter, changeup, curveball. Another guy who doesn't, he throws harder than Yarborough, but doesn't have a true fastball. First pitch, chopped foul, very late in that power sinker, 0-1, trying to get that double play out of Olson. The 0-1 to Matty Olson, swinging and a miss on a sinker, 0-2. Hicks not really a base stealer anymore, although in real life that's not true, but with the lefty on the mound, the 0-2 misses high, 1-2. Oh, if I sent him, he would have easily stole that. As Zanino didn't handle that cutter. But you just don't know that's going to happen. The 1-2, chopped foul, staying alive as Fleming tried to paint the inside corner. Would have been one of those 50-50 pitches, but Olson spoiled it. The 1-2, smack to the right side. This could be 2. Lau to Franco for 1. On to first. Good scoop by Choi. It's a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. We go bottom 5. Yankees still up 5-2. Manuel Margot, 0 for 1, will lead off here against Cal Quantrill. Probably Cal's last inning of work, as that misses inside 1-0. A lot of pitches just to get through 4, and he hasn't really had his best control today. This will be a 2-0 now to Margot, as this is chopped foul, 2-1. 2-1 to Margot, inside 3-1. You don't want to have him walk, not only just because he's not a good leadoff hitter, but he has very good speed. As this one popped up, fouled on the left field line. This will reach the bullpen party area here in Tampa Bay. And it'll be a 3-2 payoff pitch. Way outside, it gets away from Stallings. He finds it, fires to first, and just got Margot for the first out of the inning. Again, that ball kind of pinballs around here in Tampa Bay, but Stallings found it nicely. 5th K today for Quantrill. That brings up Taylor Walls as Margot helped by chasing ball 4. And Walls now punches this to Lindor. Fires the first in time, 2 away. And now Randy Arozarena has been a thorn in the side of Quantrill today. 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and a run scored as he fouls that back out of play, 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Slider misses outside, and Randy doesn't chase, 1-2. Now this one up the middle, he's got his 3rd hit of the day. A seeing eye single into center. And that'll bring up Wander Franco, who's 0 for 2. takes a strike on the outside, Black 0-1. Way outside with the changeup, 1-1. There goes the runner. The throwdown is in plenty. Oh, no, they say he's safe. Again, it was on a breaking pitch that arose a rain a run. It's his second steal of the day. He got even to a higher top speed today. The ball was there, but I guess I wish I could challenge that because it sure looked like he tagged him to me before. Wow, okay. As that swung and missed 2-2. That sure looked like he was out. Sure looked like he got him on the hand. As that misses outside, 3-2 now to Franco. Lau on deck. And this is chopped to Olsen at first. He'll take it himself. Well, no harm, no foul as we go top 6. We look here at the Burger King fan cam. Brr, 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 brr. Yankees still up 5-2 as Quantrill battled through 5 innings. Stallings now 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Fleming still out there. Meanwhile, Kwang Young Kim, who got a couple outs earlier in the series, looks like he will come in to pitch the 6th. The Yankees only lefty out of the pen. But with Lau and Meadows due up, as Stallings chases a sinker 0-1. Meanwhile, double barrel action, Springs and Fairbanks warming for the Rays in their pen. Maybe an 0-1 to Stallings. Skied to right, fairly deep, but Margot has a beat on this one. He'll make the catch, 1 away. Stallings making good contact, but nothing to show for it today. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger, who doubled and scored in his last at-bat. 1 for 2 today. The league leader in doubles. First pitch from Fleming. Popped foul and out of play, 0-1. This actually should be 20 now, again after he doubled earlier. Late on a power sinker now, 0-2. The 0-2. Punched foul, still 0-2. An 0-2 to Cody. Another foul ball. As he spoils that sinker. And now Cody chases one out of the zone, strike 3, 2 away. As that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-1. The 0-1 skied to center, coming on, and it's going to dunk in front of the center fielder Ramirez for a base hit. So Bobby Witt Jr. gets himself a bloop single, and that'll bring up Michael Conforto, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Conforto chases one in the dirt, 0-1. The 0-1 from Fleming. He's in there for a strike. Good curveball, 0-2. There goes Witt trying to steal Conforto. This is going to be a base hit down the left field line. They're going to fire into third. Witt is in there, and that's going to allow Conforto to go to second. I think that should be a double for Conforto, his 12th of the year. And a lot of that happened because Witt was on the run. Not because of the hit, but him getting the second. So 2 in scoring position now for Ozzy Cabrera, who's 0 for 3 and has been in a little bit of a mini slump. Could really use a hit here. Sky's a cutter foul and out of play, 0-1. Cabrera 4 for 14 in the series. That's still not bad. That's 286 overall, but when you come in hitting 410, for him it's a slump. The 0-1 to Cabrera. Skied to right, fairly deep, but Margot is there, and he will put it away to end the 6th. So the Yankees leave 2 men on. We go bottom 6. It'll be the heart of the lineup. Lowe, Zunino, and Meadows. As Kwang Young Kim comes in for his 10th appearance of the year. 6 holds, a 2-0 record out of the pen in 16 2/3. A 2.16 ERA, 14 strikeouts, 2 walks. has been very good as a long reliever, including when Cal Quantrill got hurt in the first inning of a game, came in and pitched 6 2/3 innings of shutout relief to get that W that day. Also, the other win came against Cleveland in extra innings. So he has, again, been very useful as a long reliever. Lau 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Smacks this pitch through the opposite field for a base hit. Conforto will cut it off. Lau, learning from his error, will hold at first. So a leadoff single, and that brings up the very dangerous Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 with a homer. Fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. And now a changeup at the knees for a strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Stallings can't find it. Lau will go to second on what should be a wild pitch or a pass ball, but a strikeout nonetheless, so 1 away. And now that brings up Austin Meadows, who's 0 for 2, who has struck out and reached on an error. Takes one a little low, 1-0. The 1-0 to Meadows, just outside 2-0. And now this rip to third, Witt makes the catch. Lau retreats to second. Nice play there by the rookie third baseman. 2 away, and that brings up G-Man Choi, who's 1 for 2 with a double in his first at-bat. Takes a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Choi hits very well with runners in scoring position. As that misses just low, 1-1. Lays off a good curveball there from Choi. And now this is over the head of Lindor. That's a base hit. Lau will score from second. I think he would have scored from first, too, as Choi has himself another double. And it's 5-3 Yankees. Choi's 8th double of the year. And now that brings up Harold Ramirez, and the Yankees are going to start getting their pen ready. Alex Reyes quickly warming. There, called a ball at the knees to Ramirez, 1-0. And now this chopped to short, so he will get out of the inning. Lindor fires the first in time. That'll end the 6th, but the Rays get another run back. G-Man Choi with the RBI double. And at the end of 6 here in Tampa, it's 5-3 Yankees. As Lindor 2 for 3 today with a double and a single, he will lead off. So Reyes will sit down, and let's see who's due up. Let's see, Steckenrider will start the warm. It looks like we will put him in for the 7th. So Drew Steckenrider starting the warm. Lindor 2 for 3. Fleming still out there. Fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Another water bottle that we burned through. Again, Lindor 2 for 3, a double, a single, and 2 runs scored. Or 2 singles, excuse me. 2 singles and 2 runs scored. Swing and a miss there and a cutter, 0-2. Now just stays alive, getting a piece of that curveball. Still 0-2. And popped him up. Jammed him with a cutter. Right to Choi at first base. He'll make the catch. 1 away. Now to bring up Avi Garcia, whose first inning 2-run home run gave the Yankees an early 2-0 lead. Just got it over the left field fence, an absolute frozen rope to left. He also has doubled. And now a little dribbler in front of the plate, fielded by Fleming. Fields fires the first, not in time. Garcia with good speed beats that out for an infield single. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks now, who's 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. The first pitch from Fleming is a strike. Good cutter there on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Hicks's average is up to 287 now. His OPS over 1,000. The 0-1. Fouled back out of play. 0-2. Matt Olson on deck. The 0-2. This could be 2. The Franco to flip to Lau for 1. On the first. A 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees still up 5-3 after Tampa got this inning killer from Josh Fleming. So Steckenrider making his 26th appearance of the year, his third as a Yankee, 27 innings, a 1.98 ERA, 9 saves, all with Seattle. Leading off is Manuel Margot, who's 0 for 2, and skies the first pitch to dead center. Cody Bellinger is there, makes the catch, 1 away. And now that brings up Taylor Walls, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. Takes a strike on the outside black, 0-1. And now this is punch to Lindor, backhand, settles, fires the first in time to get the speedy Walls 2 away. And now that brings up Randy Arozarena, whose average is back up to 249 after a great series against the Yankees. A double, 2 singles, and a run scored. Hammers this one to center field. They'll finally retire him, and Steckenrider has a great inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rays, and we go top 8. It's still 5-3 Yankees. And Clay Holmes will start to warm now for New York. Matt Olson 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out and a walk. And he's going to smack this to the left side, but Walls is there even with the shift. Fires the first in time, 1 away. Tried to beat the shift, but not enough, as that brings up Jacob Stallings, who's 0 for 3 with a fly out in his last at-bat. He's hit the ball well, but has nothing to show for it again today. And never mind if that's fair, it's gone! It is gone! He dikes it off the foul pole! His 9th of the year! Goodbye, baseball! Stallings makes it a 3-run game again! His 23rd RBI of the year! And he finally has something to show for so many good swings tonight. It's 6-3 Yankees. Stallings got a hold of a pitch on the outside part of the plate and just kept it fair. Doinked it off the inside part of the pole. Cody Bellinger now 1 for 3 with a double. Takes one outside, 1-0. Cody 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Takes one inside, 2-0. As a pathetic 12,000 Floridians are here in attendance in Tampa Bay. The 2-0, late on a power sinker there from Fleming, 2-1. Good pitch. Slowed him down with the cutter, and then sped him back up with the power sinker. As that misses high, and the count goes 3-1. 3-1 on Cody. Bobby Witt on deck. And Cody fouls off a good sinker again, trying to go opposite field. The count now full, 3-2. The payoff pitch to Bellinger. Just got a piece of that cutter well out in front of it as Fleming took something off of it. Only 85 on the gun. At that point, well, I mean, he has a changeup, but that's almost like a changeup at this point. As Cody spoils another cutter, still 3-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. It's nothing but sinkers and cutters. And now late on the power sinker again, slowed him down just enough, 2 away. Second K for Fleming, and that brings up Bobby Witt, who has doubled, singled, and driven in a run. So he's 2 for 3 here in this final game in Tampa Bay. As he fouls off a sinker there, 0-1. Getting his average back up over 250. And now smacks this to the right side. Lau is there. Will flip to first in time. That'll end the inning. Yankees do get a run, though. Jacob Stallings, his 9th of the year. The end of 7.5. The Yankees are up 6-3. As in comes Clay Holmes for his 16th appearance of the year. A 1-0 record, 8 holds, a 1.2 ERA. About a 4-1 strikeout to walk ratio. 21 strikeouts, 5 walks. And that'll bring up Wander Franco, who's 0 for 3 to lead off.
Leading off for the Rays.
Takes a strike, 0 and 1.
Wander Franco.
The 0-1 to Franco. Fouled back out of play, 0 and 2. It'll be an 0-2. Just got a piece of a bad curveball. 0 and 2. I mean, it's good for the Yankees, but definitely bad for Franco. As now he popped him up, jammed him with an inside slider. Witt down from third, makes the catch on the line. 1 away. Now that brings up Brandon Lowe, 2 for 3 with 2 singles, an RBI, a run scored. Takes one just below the knees, says the umpire, a 1-0. And now this again, an opposite field single for Lowe. Conforto will fire in. And that'll bring up Zunino now, who homered to get the Rays on the board. Curveball misses low and outside, 1-0. Fouls off a fastball, 1-1. Now fouls off that power sinker from Holmes, 1-2. Just stays alive by getting a piece of that slider, still 1-2. Chase the inside curve, strike 3, 2 away. And that'll bring up Austin Meadows, who's 0 for 3. He's had a miserable series against the Yankees. And swings through a sinker, 0-1. Now chops a fastball foul, 0-2. Yankees have the day off tomorrow, and they've emptied out the pen. That's going to get through for a base hit. Olsen was holding the runner on, and so it just got under his glove as Meadows was able to turn on it, and that brings up Ji-Man Choi, who's 2 for 3 as the tying run. And he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now chops this to Lindor. Slow roller. He'll go to long way to first in time. And we go top 9. Yankees still up 6-3 as we look here at the fan cam. The Burger King, Taco Bell, Panda Express, fan cam. Nick Anderson hasn't pitched all series, just got off of the injured list. This is only his 3rd appearance of the year. Typically the closer for the Rays. Has 2 saves and 2 opportunities in 2 innings pitched. Just getting some work here against Michael Conforto. 2 for 3, a double and a single today. Meanwhile, with Gallegos not available for the Yankees, looks like it's going to be Chad Green warming up. And it looks like Green will get a chance to save the game. Gallegos has pitched a lot the last week or so. With an off day tomorrow, let him get the 2 days rest as Conforto punches this foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Conforto. Skied to right, fairly deep, going back Margot at the track, it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! His 11th of the year, RBI number 16, and the Yankees take a 7-3 lead. Well, it's not a safe situation anyway, so there you go. That's the ticket. Conforto hammers one to right center, and well, Nick Anderson, welcome back to the big leagues, buddy. And you know what? We're not even gonna. We're gonna sit Green down. We're gonna use Ryan Stanek. We're gonna warm up Stanek and Reyes, but Stanek will come in the game to clean up the 9th. That's the plan. Nope, a little bit of a breakup here in the stream. It sounds like. As Cabrera takes one outside, 1-0. Oh no, what's happening? It's the end of the stream. Hold on a little bit longer. The 1-0, swinging and a miss on a fastball, 1-1. Whew, it came back. No 3rd game tonight We're going to call it after this. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss, chases a curveball, one away. And Cabrera is going to be thrilled to get out of Tampa Bay after, well, 4 for 16 series. Not great, not terrible. Francisco Lindor, 2 for 4 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored. He's 4 for 12 this series with a double. A lot of runs scored, not many ribbies, but it's okay. Out of the 2-hole, you'll take it. As Lindor skies one to dead center field and deep, Ramirez backing up will make the catch just shy of the track, 2 away. And that'll bring up now of Avisail Garcia. His 13th home run of the year got the Yankees off on the right foot early. A 2-run bomb to left. And he's a triple shy of the cycle. Ooh. Anything to the gap, we're going for it. As he punches this foul, 0-1. Haven't hit for a cycle in a while. The 0-1. Punched foul, 0-2. Ended up being a nice series for him. He woke up towards the end of yesterday's game and now 5 for 16. And he skies this to right, fairly deep because of the shift. It's going to be a long run. It's going to be over Margot's head. Garcia, well, he'll hold at second because he would have been easily gunned down at third. It's another double, his 13th of the year. If Margot doesn't play that as cleanly as he does, that's going to be a triple. Aaron Hicks, 2 for 4 with a couple singles now up at the plate. Swings over the top of a curveball, 0-1. Anderson, fastball, curveball pitcher. Pretty much Chad Green, but with a beard. That misses inside, 1-1. And now swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 now to Hicks. Checked his swing, but it's a strike anyway. We're going bottom 9. But Michael Conforto, his 11th of the year, gives the Yankees a 4-run lead. It's 7-3, heading bottom 9. Last licks for the Rays as Ryan Stanek now making his second appearance as a Yankee. Most of these numbers are with Houston. A 1.25 ERA, 18 strikeouts, 8 walks. He throws hard. Was acquired for Estevan Florial. Who are they playing, Mel? As Harold Ramirez 0 for 3. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. I mean, if they lose, that'll put them a full 4 games back of the Yankees. Oh, wow, who's pitching for Anaheim? That misses low, 1-1. 1-1 to Ramirez. There's a strike at the knees, 1-2. Be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Tampa. As this one punched to the left side, Lindor fires on a weird in-between hop, but he got there, 1 away. Now that brings up Manuel Margot, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Takes a strike on 1. Oh, wow. Man, look at that. Who'd have thunk it? Then again, if Nestor Cortez can go 7 1/3, no-hit ball. As that fires the first in time, 2 away. Nestor Cortez is the Yankee ace. It's Taylor Walls, 0 for 3. Last hope now for Tampa Bay. Takes one outside, 1-0. Hits 100. Yeah, it'd be nice if the Yankees could put up like a 12 spot tomorrow. That misses inside, 2-0. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 2-1. I agree with that wholeheartedly. If he keeps this up, Mel, Nestor's an all-star. That misses inside, 3-1. Randy Arozarena on deck. Now fastball punched foul, 3-2. The 3-2 fouled off again, still 3-2. Tampa down to their last strike. Another foul ball from Walls. And now this one ripped foul, still 3-2. Now making Stanek work. Good thing there's an off day tomorrow. The 3-2. Skied to left. Deep but playable. Conforto there makes the catch. And the Yankees take 3 of 4 from Tampa Bay here in Tampa. Cal Quantrill improves to 7-2. Ryan Yarbrough drops to 5-2. No save as the Yankees win by 4. Good to see some arms in the pen, though, get a little bit of work. Bobby Witt had himself a nice game. Yep, some back-to-back W's, Mel, to take 3 of 4 from Tampa in Tampa. Avi Garcia, 4 for 5, a homer, a single, a pair of doubles. Michael Conforto, 3 for 4, a homer, a double, a single. Cal Quantrill gets the win, 5 strikeouts, no walks again, 2 runs in 5 innings, 6 hits. Ryan Yarbrough, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 5 runs at 9 hits in 4 1/3. Randy Arozarena, Brandon Lau, G-Man Choi. There were some hits from Tampa Bay, but they just couldn't get a lot of them together, and the Yankees were able to dance through the minefield and come away with another win. Wow, only 2 strikeouts. That's the opposite of Nestor Cortez. I think Nestor finished with 11 Ks yesterday. So Cal Quantrill's ERA goes up just a little bit to 2.69. Yarbrough's goes up a lot to 3.23. Tomorrow, it'll be Garrett Cole versus Griffin Canning of, funny enough, the Angels. Back at the stadium as we weathered the 3-week storm. And only lost 4 games. You'll take it. You'll take it. So let's also just quickly look at some of the stats here. We'll get to save. All right, maybe I can pull it up on MLB TV. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pull it up on MLB TV because I live in LA and it's a local game that's going to be blacked out. Oh, baseball's terrible. Ugh. Stats. Pitchers. And Kim's ERA went up a little bit after giving up that run, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Cal Quantrill improves to 7-2. 7-2. Relief pitchers did well. Green, another run. Stanek's ERA drops to 1.19. 9. Second rider, 1.91. Holmes, 1.13. These guys were overused in Seattle and Houston. That's not going to happen again. As Gallego, 16 saves, 17 innings pitched. What I really want to see is... I guess I can't see their stamina here. But everybody should be good to go with the day off. Everybody should be ready to go against Anaheim, which is good, obviously, for obvious reasons. And statistics, you know, Hicks leads the team in RBIs and homers. Matt Olson, Garcia doing all right. Jacob Stallings got his 23rd ribby, hitting 236. Cabrera, well, the average dropped to 379. He's got 132 ABs, though. Conforto, Bobby Witt. Good to see Witt get some hits. Toro doing all right. Rortvett's the only guy really struggling, honestly. And we're almost... We've got a what? Maybe, yeah, I was going to say less than a week now until Jason Dominguez is back. That's great to see. So Dominguez will miss... Dominguez will be back to join us in the Twins series here in June. June 7th will be his first game back. So 6 more games before Dominguez will come back, and hopefully we'll slide right back in there into the lineup. Won't miss a beat. As we are a very deep team, and we are Also, I'm trying to see how many ABs does Cabrera need to be eligible for the batting title now at this point. We played 55 games. He's 170 ABs. If he keeps playing every day, he will get there, but he's still 38 at-bats short. Look at that, a no-hitter in baseball. And the Rays lose, so the Yankees are now up 4 games in the East. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. So. But all right, let's save, and then we'll call it a night. So we'll be back tomorrow to face the Angels. It was a good day. Yes, it was, Mel. Yes, it was. Sweet. Oh, very good. Very good. Oh, wow, I have to save again? Huh? What? Alright, says it doesn't say it now. Anyway. Alright. We're going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for watching, as always, and for hanging out. Yeah, I mean, well, again, it's the first time in history that in this late in the year that both New York teams and both LA teams are in first place. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, Mel. Absolutely. But I want to thank everybody again for hanging out. I want to thank those who donated. I want to thank everybody for just chilling. And I will see you all tomorrow. Maybe we'll do 3 tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Well, I mean, the money, yeah, the 2 biggest markets, Mel. So... but have a good night. Take care. See you later. And thanks again for watching.